Back to off-road again. Oh, they took a sneaky little shortcut. Look at that. What a cheat. I was going to say, if they could take a shortcut. Right, we're back doing some more achievement getting on a Need for Speed Payback. We're using this Nissan GT-R today, and that's going to get us 3 or 4 achievements, I believe. So we'll quickly run through them now, and I'll show you what we're going to aim for. Equip a full NexTech brand setup. We're going to do that today. That's nice and easy. Beat all four roaming races bosses. Going to do that. That's nice and easy today as well. I'll show you how we do that. That one I don't think will unlock, but I've just got it marked just in case it does. That's win all events and beat all roaming races in the game. Right, SUPERCARS breakfast. This is why we're using the Nissan GT-R for all of these. So we need to beat all members of the 1% club in the Nissan GT-R, and that's going to get us an achievement. And there's a top secret achievement here, so don't tell anybody about it. It is beat the roaming racer that's called Jesse, I think. But that should unlock through the roaming racer stuff. So that's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5. Got a lot. First thing we need to do, get that NexTech brand stuck inside this GT-R. There we go, 108 grand, gets it 366. Is there any 18 parts? We need NexTech, which is this blue one. So we can have a gearbox and an ECU right from the start. So we'll purchase them. Was that going to restock soon? 40 seconds. I got right, it's restocked, and we can now buy absolutely nothing. That made no difference whatsoever. So let's just go and trade parts in. We need a head, block, turbo, exhaust. We'll do it brand wise. NexTech. Head, block, turbo, exhaust. Turbo done. It's quite nice, nitrous and speed. So now we need a head and block and exhaust. And we have the block, which is nice. We'll put that on. So the bonus is brakes and speed with NexTech. It's the exhaust done. Jump nitrous. Right, all we need now is a head. I might as well sell these SUPERCARS while I've got the option. So let's just go spin for heads, and hopefully the NexTech one will come up. It's carbon. It's gonna get sold. Like, maybe I should just put another brand one on for now, just so it gives you slightly better cards. But there we go, we've done it. We've got the NexTech head. This should get us an achievement now because we have a full NexTech spec car. So you ready? There we go. Give me my 10 gamer score, please. TechMate, 4.63% of people have done it. Equipped a full setup with the NexTech. It's not maxed out, this car. We can get slightly better parts for it. Basically upgrade all 3 of them. Right, so all we need to do now is do the roaming races. Problem is, a lot of these are off-road, so I'm not sure I'm going to be able to do them in this car, but we'll give it a shot. We're still on hard. Let's see. So the way that roaming races works is that there's 4 roaming races for each of these. There's 4 like Hazard Company, 4 1%, 4 League 73, 4 Silver 6. You have to beat them all first time in the Rookie League, where it's nice and easy. Then they come back even harder as a Pro League. And once you beat them all as a veteran, you get to beat the final boss. So, let's finish off League 73, seeing as it's already sort of half done. We'll give it a shot, and we'll see if we need to use an off-road car for this. Alright, so let's see let's try to catch up with this one that's down the road, El Coco. I mean, we have a performance point advantage, but they're in an actual off-road class car, and they do go off-road. I'm hoping it's going to mark on the map for us, and haven't just turned off like they have. So it's like kind of like the driver tires in Forza. Remember that? So you catch up with them, and you press a button. It's going to just chuck you right into a race. You have to get 100 points.
Looks like a roaming racer.
Right, here we go. League 73, El Coco. Going down. So you have to outrun. You get 100 points ahead. Basically. This is all off road, so nice and easy. This. The more distance you have, the quicker the points go up.
I got this.
I'm not properly concentrating though. See, I was saying that they're off road or whatever, but that one's been all on road, so it's been fine for us. I probably shouldn't have done the car up so much. Oh well. Right, so now you can see that we've done one. We need to do the other ones. Right, we've won. We should get a phone call from the big boss guy now. All veterans beaten.
But to really take on League 73, you gotta take on Udo. That's me.
Right, we've got a challenge off the big boss of League 73, Udo Roth. And it'd help if we knew where they were. There they are, they're off-road. It's a 260 car. I tell you what, I'm going to... Oh, I sold those parts, didn't I? What I'm going to do is I'm going to degrade my car a bit, just to make it a bit more of a challenge. So let's hit the part shop, take the parts off. I'll stick that on. We're on 273 now, so it should be a bit more of a fair fight this. I mean, it is off-road, so right, here goes. We're slightly overpowered, but we're in an off-road car.
Morgan, you're one of Mac's crew, yeah?
Mac's crew, more like my crew. Who are you?
Name's Udo. Your man beat me good a while back. Let's see if you can match him.
Let's see if he can match me.
That car just disappeared. So we got them up there. Well, I was like, I'll put all the parts off my car and then it'll be an even race. But yeah, it turns out they're just going to crash into the petrol station and I'm going to win this easy peasy. So that's the thing. Well, that was disappointing. We might go for a rematch just to see what happens, but kind of catching up rather quickly.
Let's get some breathing room.
Yeah, they are catching, but is it too little too late for them? So we'll see if they overtake here, if they got enough speed, because they caught really quick. I am a bit worried that I'm not going to have top speed on them, and it's off-road at this section. So they should have an off-road advantage here, if they can catch up, which, come on, I need 1 point, don't overtake me here. Let's take a shortcut here, but that's going to slow us down. Oh no.
Just give me that opening.
So we need to get back on the road as soon as possible. Even then, I'm not quite sure if I have top speed for this, but we'll try. So I thought this would be an easy one in the bag, but it turned. You saw that plot twist coming, and yeah, I'm struggling to keep up. Brilliant. Can you imagine if I lose this? I just need to catch them. Please, please don't do this. All I need is a big crash. I feel like we'll catch them every time there's a corner though. Come on, I need that overtake here. Give me that 1 point quick.
That's what I'm talking about.
Glad to see Mac races with the best.
You got that right.
I hope you smoke them in the Outlaws Rush. We'll be cheering for you.
You can bet on it.
That kind of already happened, mate. The Outlaws Rush. That's our first boss down. We have 3 more to go now. I'm just going to quickly get to the last boss in each of them, and then we'll pick it up from there basically. Let's go get the secret achievement done. We need to find Jesse and race them. And I've seen them in the town, so that's where they are now. Right, we found them. Now, they're still rookie, because obviously I haven't beat them yet. So it should be easy peasy. You should get an achievement for this. But nothing is as simple as it ever seems, is it? I honestly thought this would take me like 30 minutes to do all this. And it's took such a long time. Don't hit the sign. I hit a sign on one of them and it like spoiled the whole race, because by the time the car respawned they'd got 100 points. Don't ask me why I'm bouncing off all the walls, but that's the new fastest line. So some of these races I actually haven't won on points, they're just so short that I win the actual race. But here we go, we should get mega points now. And that's it, that's basically 100 points. So we should get an achievement now, if I calculated this right.
OMG, what is Jesse doing? Oh, he better bring it next time, or I swear to God.
Ooh, achievement, right, it's called 15 year score, it's called Pranked. You've beaten Jesse Wellens. Can't even read it quick enough. On an Outrun Race. So, yeah, that's an achievement done. We've got the other 2 to do now.
God dang! Not a one of my Roman racers held a candle to you. Fine, I'll take you on. Holtzman, boss of Hazard Company, is gonna show you what's what.
Right, so we've got the boss of Hazard Company to beat. I think it's time to challenge the boss of bit rude. Hazard Company, that's the word I'm looking for.
Oh, shucks, let's race. He might have gotten past me, but that won't stop me from crushing his crew.
I'd like to see you try.
Anytime we're on tarmac, we'll easily win. But anytime the race goes off-road, they're going to be slightly quicker than an off-road class car.
Let's get some breathing room.
Back to off-road again. Oh, they took a sneaky little shortcut. Look at that. What a cheat. Oh, I was going to say, if they could take a shortcut, I would take a shortcut, but that wasn't a shortcut at all. And they're about 8 points ahead now. There we go. We lost the first race. We'll try it again.
You go back and tell Mac that I trounced you right good.
Right, I'm just going to go put my parts back on, because, yeah, that's annoying. So, I took my parts off, because I thought it'll make it a fair race, but,
Don't tell me. You're one of Mac's, ain't you?
Yes, sir. You must be Holtzman. Max told me things about you.
Oh, shucks, let's race. He might have gotten past me, but that won't stop me from crushing his crew.
I'd like to see you try.
So I took the parts off my car to try and make it a bit more of an even race, but because they're in an off-road class race, they can handle the off-road stuff and catch up too quick, like impossible. If we're in an even car and they're running off-road and we're not. They take a really cheeky shortcut there last time. But you know, now it's too easy, so you can't win, can you? It's like I wanted it to be a challenge and it was too hard. I obviously didn't want to go and use an off-road class car because it seemed like a bit more effort doing that. But there we go, we won against Holtzman.
Oh man, it must must really suck getting beat by another one of Mac's crew.
Get the hell out of here before I get out of this car, boy.
Don't stress, man. Catch you around.
Right, that's Hazard Company done. Where should we head next? Let's quickly finish off the Silver 6. Let's see, 330. I can get 340. I can't really get 330 with that. So we'll do that. I'm basically caught up to here.
There's another roaming. Gaio, my man, got another race in ya?
What, you kidding, cabron? For you, I'll always have a race. Let's do this.
Right, it's a bit more of a fairer race, as I say, as I fly right past them. I couldn't really get my car down to 330 because I'd have to buy all these weird parts for it, but it's on 340 class, and yeah, it seems to be going our way so far. I think I'm probably far faster in this corner, but get stuck on that wall. All we need to do, win this, and then we need to go and beat the other people, the 1% club again. So I think, are they catching us there?
Let's get some breathing room.
Might turn into an 8-mile race, this. I was looking at this game the other day and I thought, wow, it actually looks pretty decent, this. Because I don't really notice, because you don't look at your car or anything like that when you're racing. You're like paying attention to what's ahead of you. At least I should be. I mean, I know I always crash into things, but I was looking for them but they're on the other side of the road. But yeah, I couldn't believe how decent it looked. Pretty cool. Right, it's getting a bit close now. Obviously, we're still 80 points ahead. I mean, usually it's me with the cheeky little slams, but that was just a bit rude, that. I'll try and catch and do a bit of drafting or something. I was trying to wonder where they were heading. Actually, headed back to that side of the road, I think. Alright, we're following them. Oh, we're back in the lead. Oh, we need 18 points. Don't need to break this corner, do they? 10 to go. Chance to hit any signs, that'd be great. Chance to hit any cars as well.
Yes!
Damn, little Ty. Doesn't look like I can catch you anymore.
You're just now realizing that? Thanks for the race.
Anytime, hermano. Anytime.
Got to see the anatomy of the crash barrier there. So that's Silver 6 done. All we need to do, win all the 1% club again. Yeah, brilliant. Do the 1% club. We need to do them all one time and then fight the boss. Fight the boss, race the boss, and it's done.
No, no, no! That's it! My biddies couldn't do it, so I will. Natalia Nova, boss of the 1% Club, is gonna end you.
Right, now it's boss time. Natalie Nova, right there, 390. Let's go get our other part from the part shop. Right, let's put our part back on. Gives us a 7-point advantage. Maybe we can stick that on. That gives us a what disadvantage? The 390, what are they? 390? Oh, never mind, we haven't got an advantage at all. Right, last one. We should get 2 achievements from this, so
I want to blow off some steam.
let's do this.
Got a newbie roaming racer here.
I was wondering why it won't let me start then.
Son of a bitch! It's the nobody. You've gotta be kidding me.
Natalia, hey, been good?
Oh, shove it. You want to race? Fine. We'll race. Get ready to get crushed.
Whatever you say.
I like how it starts me on the dirt where we're getting slowed down. That's unfair advantage, what? But nah, it looks pretty easy so far. I'm worried that I won't have the top speed. That flyer. So they might fly past us further down this motorway, but we'll see what happens. It's not even like a motorway, is it? It's just a normal road. I think if we touch the dirt or hit a car, that's it. Only if they keep the speed up, of course. Otherwise, we should be fine. Right, we'll try slipstream. Do as much as we can to try and keep up. So that Pagani is actually the most expensive car in this game. I thought like maybe the Bet Customs F1 looking car would have been, but no, that is 1.1 million. Whereas like the Bet Customs car is like 700 grand, and I didn't know you could have gone that shortcutty way, or I would have. That's what you get when you follow the blue line that the GPS gives you. They've just flown past us, aren't they? I shouldn't go on that dirt. That car's just getting speed rolls or something.
There we go.
I didn't want to shove them there. Which kind of means that we're going to win now that that's happened though. Right, 100 points, there we go. Kind of a shame that it ended that way. I really didn't mean to shove them.
Man, that must feel horrible getting beat by this nobody again.
Oh, shut up. The fact that you're happy to win a stupid race is pathetic. Go crawl back into your hole.
With pleasure. I'm out of here.
There's one. There's two. There's three. I didn't think that would unlock what it did. So we got an achievement for beat all the members of the 1% club with the Nissan GT-R Premium. We got an achievement for beating every single roaming racer boss, which was that, wherever I roam, for 40 game score. Then we did Who Runs This Town as well, which I kind of showed at the start. I didn't think it'd unlock. So we won every event and beat all the roaming races in the game. 1.2% people have done that. 60 gamer score right there. So journal wise, glad, all done. 100% of roaming races overall, 64%. We're either next time doing billboards and chips, or drift zones, speed traps, speed runs, or jumps. I don't know, you'll have to see what we do next time, but we're going to do some of that. I've got to build cars for it, so I'm just trying to like use the other cars that we haven't used in the game, and there's quite a few. So thanks for watching, and yeah, we'll do some more Need for Speed or something next time. Alright.